Alright, we are back playing Minecraft. Let's see. That will work. Alright, let's continue on this maze project. Sorry about the coughing. I actually think I might be getting somewhat sick. So let's see where we've gotten over the past 2 days. We didn't get too much done, which I'm not worried about it. I play more whenever I'm not live streaming and when I'm not at home. So we'll be working on this small little section, and I call it small, but y'all might think that it's huge, but no, that this is all we have left, and then we're done digging out this maze. I think that's so awesome. So as you can see, we have these two caves in here. This one's the same lush cave that we've been dealing with all this time. We'll go on and jump right into here. And so we've just been really knocking away at it. Sorry about that. And I do believe we'll be running this lapis block all the way out here. I think this is the final rise up at 102. So without further ado, we might as well get up with this. Let's get to building. We will come over here just really quick, grab up all these blocks, and let's show all y'all new people what we're talking about when we're discussing the maze. Oh yeah. So this project's been going on for over a year. I'm pretty sure y'all are aware of who Hermitcraft is, or the SMP, who that is, you know. I just don't think they build all these big structures all on their own. You know, you'll watch them and then they'll disappear. And then whenever you come back, they're like, "Pow, look, we got this complete." I honestly don't think that's how it's working. I think that they're probably working as a community to build these projects, because whenever they're live streaming or whenever they're making their videos, nobody's around. Or they communicate. That's what I think. But we'll come right up here. And we will continue going on. Fun stuff. And I think that this is the last one that we actually have to do on this backside. And then we can start taking some of the front side down and slowly moving towards getting it only 2 deep instead of 3 deep. And what I mean by that is, like, I'm doing 3 different cuts on this area. You have one cut right here, and then right in front you have another cut. They're 10 by 15, so it takes a little while, but this is the best way I've found to really mine out whenever you're mining out a lot of blocks. And depending on whether you're using Silk Touch or Fortune on your pickaxes and shovels, with a 10 by 15 area, you're able to at least fill up your inventory every 3 levels if you're mining just like this. Alright, let's go and sleep real quick. And before we get in too deep, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. Every like really does help out the channel. And here, I'll even like it myself. I'll give myself the very first like. Boom! Alright. Okay, so seeing how the blocks are still sitting here tells me that we are full. Okay, so where did we leave off? Now, yesterday, if you watch yesterday's live stream, you will see that we had picked up our shulkers, and as we were flying back to the middle of this maze, um, like my whole entire computer just shut down, and we actually wound up losing 6 of our shulkers full of materials. Now, this isn't, the only time. Now, I don't like to rant and rave, but this last update really did screw up this world. I wish that we had the ability to go back in like the versions, kind of like with Java. You can pick what version that you would like to play on. Just because, yeah, the new blocks, they're cool, but I don't know. I don't think that they're for me. And plus, I'd rather have my villagers 1 emerald trades back. Dum 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 dum. Oh yeah, all the time. They took away the 1 emerald trades. Nope. I would have figured if they would have implemented it, it would have been implemented on new ones, not the old ones, because like older worlds, they're able to keep like the old textured devices, like the stone cutter and other blocks like that. They're able to keep those as long as they don't move them. We should have been able to keep our villagers at 1 emeralds. No, they went back to their, not OP trades. Now you can only cure them once, and then like that you have to create like a raid farm to get hero of the village to get even better trades with them. But I showed it on live stream that it doesn't make that big of a difference with Hero of the Village. You're only losing about 1 or 2 emeralds per trade with Hero of the Village, and to me that's not even worth it. If you're going to spend your time and find the right trades that you're looking for from these villagers, you should be rewarded. And then, like, whenever this new update happened, I don't know how I did it, but I was able to duplicate my toolbox. So now I have 2 boxes of all my tools. Yes and no. I mean, yeah, it's a good thing, but those aren't my tools. They're not the ones that I actually sat there and mined out this whole entire thing. Yeah, they're a freebie. No. No problem. So if you're wondering who this guy's talking to, I'm talking to my girlfriend. She's here today at the house, so in typical fashion, we usually talk to each other and we talk to the viewers. Yeah. But you could be signed into Discord with your headset on. I could be signed into Discord with my headset on, so that way they could actually hear what you're saying. You know, relaxing morning with the FX and his girlfriend, talking. Do what? Oh. Alright, let's go down here. We're going to pick up these stones before they despawn. That might actually work. Here, let me take y'all over there. And let's see. Yeah. I'll show you kind of like my idea that I just literally have. You know, maybe one of y'all have already created it. I don't know. But here we have our crafter. Okay, it is set up right now to take stone blocks and make them into stone bricks. So as you can see, it's working pretty fast. So we'll keep on topping this stuff off. Now, the idea that I just had was, what if at this input we go 1, 2, 3 up, and then we can put a shulker unloader right up there of nothing but stone bricks. Feeding into this would be creating nothing but the stone bricks, and then we can have it coming from this one downwards into a shulker loader, so that way it's fully automatic, fully automated, and all that we have to do is whenever we need it, we put shulkers full of stones up in there and it makes it for us. So we're probably going to wind up building something like that within the next couple episodes, because we are running very, very short on space for stone, and I really don't want to create like another section for the stones to go. Which that's something I've been thinking about and toying around in my mind about, is setting up another section of our bulk storage for the stone to go to. Give y'all a quick look at the bulk storage. It's still not complete. I work on this off and on. So there will be 3 pillars that will go up to the top. Big, massive storage. But down here, you know, as you can see, nothing but stone. And it's chest after chest after chest all the way up. And that's nothing but shulkers full of stone. just like over here. This is all just nothing but cobblestone. Might see, like, this one has gravel in it. We can take that and redo this one, but I'm not really worried about it. But we will be doing our infinite item storage system. No, they didn't take that away. But we will probably be building it again down here. So that way, as we go, we can just dump stuff directly into that storage system. And whenever we start getting low or we need some, we can, have my alternate account. You can. It won't work. A portal won't work over here. And that's because right here, we just come straight up here. We already have a portal. No. Because, see, we're at over 1,000 blocks away. Where the original one is at spawn. And so you can't leak portals that far away. Yeah. So let's go back and we'll continue mining. Can we make it? Yes, we made it. Right. So we'll knock this out. And we will probably be bringing in our alternate account here in a little bit. Just so that way, once we bring the material to the center, we can just have it running in our infinite item storage system. So this is the project that's been taking over a year to complete. A little bit better view. Let's get us some more rockets. think we'll probably get down to this level before we'll have to change our pickaxe. Well, at least the mining goes fast for what we're actually doing here, except for whenever you hit ores. Okay, one more layer. There we go. Hey, it's almost nighttime again. Let's see, can we sleep? Nope. So. Let's see, do we have enough? Yeah. I think this is number 4 that we're getting into our inventory. I wonder if we could create like just a line of crafters attached to choker loaders and unloaders. You know, of course, mostly used products and stuff like that. Okay. There we go. We have a spot for it. Mm. Let's go on and replace our pick. I love you too, hon. Oh, we're at least at height 116 now. So we can expect 2 more unloads at least. Right. Let's see, where are we? See, perfect. Let's see. Okay, so we have a full inventory. Well, at least we'll gain a little bit more space in our inventory with this little section that doesn't have blocks in it. So. Ooh. There we go. Definitely don't want anything to spawn down in there. Just in case a skeleton or a creeper comes by, we give ourselves plenty of room. Because it doesn't look like anything is lit up, so might be a new section of the old cave system. Yeah, stuff can spawn there. Yay, it's raining. And see, I thought that they fixed that to where it wasn't going to be like, not constantly raining, but at least a couple days without the rain. I think we'll be able to make it to level 8. No. Ouch. And see, that's what I was afraid of. I mean, at least he helped someone, right? Yeah, I see ya. Come on. Good gracious. Come on, man. At least let me catch a break. Nope. Okay, let's go on and empty our inventory. There we go. I think the only thing for us to do is sit there and we're gonna have to light up these caves so we're not getting interrupted by these entities. Which, I mean, in fact, we could probably just like seal them up, because once the maze is completed, we won't be really using any of those cave systems. Alright, we will take that. We'll put it in place of that. Let's go. We're not gonna get ambushed again. Nope. Not on my watch. There we go. That feels a lot better. And we'll double check this room up here. Make sure that nothing can spawn in here while we're working on digging it out. Yeah, all this is in strictly vanilla. The mods that I did have on were like the one player sleep mob heads and stuff like that, that wouldn't mess with the actual gameplay. But other than that, this was all done in survival hard mode, all dug out. Once it's complete, it will be roughly 1,000 blocks in diameter. So we still got a lot of work to do. old remnants of a village. Oh, that's not even the half of it. This world was created in 119, and we just kept on playing on it. I did have it for friends to get on. Oops, just like that. Like we Bedrock Vanilla, get ready to be, thrown off. But this is on a realm, so that way I can play this other than being at home. So this is our item sorter for the maze. It's been here since the very beginning, or close enough to it. The maze was actually started probably in August of 2023. Somebody did come through and they started messing with the maps. Didn't think about locking them, and somebody screwed up the maps I was doing as the progress was being done. This is our item storage system that I built. This is an infinite item storage system. You have a shulker unloader feeding into these minecarts with chests, and then you have your sorting system right here, and then right below you have a shulker loader system. And so I can sit here and filter out whatever I need for it. And about 4 months ago, we had so many items that I built a bulk item storage system. This houses just all different types of blocks, as you can see here. Just shulkers of nothing but stone. And then we have shulkers of nothing but cobblestone, and on down, glass, dirt. Thank you. Ultimately why I wanted to build this world was to have all the farms to where, if you had an alternate account, you could sit there and run the farms, get the materials that you needed. And this was the old system. It was just all shulker loaders that would grab the correct materials, put them into shulkers, and then just drop them down. But for something this size, the render distance has to be 20 chunks. So we decided just to start tearing that stuff out. So we will go through. This is just part of it. Let's see, we'll toss this stuff over here. Actually, we will toss those in there. We'll just pick up a new stack. We'll show off a couple of our farms that we have here on this world. go right over to spawn. That's where most of our farms actually are located. And this is spawn. We give away free shulkers because of our shulker farm that we have. The very first house, original mob grinder to this. And it does work, and it's all automatically sorted. We have a 16 portal gold farm. Then other stuff that's being worked on. Like, we built this about 5 or 6 streams ago, right after the update. We built this resin farm. Didn't look at anybody else's stuff, just kind of played it by ear. So behind our 16 portal gold farm, we have our iron farm, where you stand in the gold farm, allows this iron farm to continuously run. So whenever you're, fixing your tools and stuff, you're also getting iron. And this design is my own design. Let's see. I think the entrance, yeah, right here into the gold farm. And since this is going to be a forever world, we catch every single item. Like, we do smelt every single sword, and then that flows down and it converts it right here into the gold ingots, I believe they're called. And then they come over here and they're transformed into gold blocks. We move it via water. So let's take you down to the killing chamber. And this might get a little loud, so I'll go on and apologize for getting loud. And yes, we do need 3 killing chambers for this. We'll turn it on. About right there. And it should start flowing in pretty soon. Let's see what's going on. Hard survival. Maybe something broke with the last update. No, it was working a couple days ago. But we can take a look outside. Okay, so I am here in Port. You know what? Weren't they talking about fixing, quote unquote, the... Alright, come on. Let's get up here. We can see what's going on. Okay. So I think they probably actually broke gold farms too in this last update. I know they were talking about fixing them, but I didn't think that they would actually break them. Well, that's sad. Well, at least we have our backup gold farm. So we will just shut off that, and maybe, let's see, when was the last time that we used this gold farm? Because these last updates really did a number on the worlds. That's crazy. Well, at least we have our other gold farm. It's not as productive, but, you know, it's one of those nether side gold farms. Let's see. Arrows. There we go. Just take one of those. Now let's go make sure that our gunpowder farm's working. Yeah. I mean, that thing was... That's how I've been doing all my tools. Alright. So we should start seeing creepers spawn in this, unless this is now broken too. Which, if you play Minecraft Bedrock, they absolutely love breaking things. You know what? Let's see. Let's try saving and quitting and opening it back up. See if that's the issue. Which I probably should have turned off the trident killer, but shouldn't really hurt him. Okay, now this is crazy. Settings. Yeah. Hard survival. Yeah, I'm not seeing it producing at all. Tragic. I wonder if any of the other farms got messed with. We can go to our trident farm. Yeah, I'm not seeing them even coming down. Let's go to our trident farm. Now, trident farm should be working. Go this way. Unless there's... Maybe even clearing the catch, maybe. Alright, so we'll go and sleep through the night here. Now we should actually see some slimes. I don't know what's going on with the whole mob stuff. Now, if this one doesn't work, I'm definitely going to shut down Minecraft and restart it just to see if that fixes the issue that we're having. Actually, I do need to be right up here. Now this will tell us if there's an issue with mobs showing up. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to pause right here. I'm going to turn off the game entirely and then we will come right back. So this must be a new glitch for Minecraft. So, oops. So we will be right back. I'm going.
I'm inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired.
Bring everybody back real quick. Okay. So if we get spawns in here, that means that turning it off and turning back on fixed it. So fingers crossed, because if that's the case, then that means that our gold farm should be working. And nothing still. So sorry about this. Settings, yeah, difficulty hard. I don't know what's going on with it. Let's see. Okay, well, we will see if we can get the creepers and stuff back. And we'll do that over at the maze. Or you know what? Let's try this. Settings, we'll go to peaceful. Resume game. Give it a couple seconds, make sure that we clear out just in case there was. Yeah. And we'll just try it from here again. See if that fixes it, because we should have spawns no matter what here. Yeah, look at that. We're now getting spawns. So that's probably what it needed. I see the rays. So that fixed it. So I can go back and show off the gold farm and the creeper farm. But this farm, what we have is we don't have just a guardian farm. So below's your garden farm, but up above you have your drowned farm. So while you're here, you're collecting copper, you're collecting, tridents and stuff like that. It's a 2 farm in 1. Is it perfect? No, but this is, something that I decided to help build and design because, you're gonna need a lot of copper. Oh, I'm so happy. I am so happy that this all got fixed. Alright. Let's see. Whoa. Missed that one. There we go. Oh, I think I'm seeing them. Yeah. Creepers are now spawning. There we go. Okay. So, there's the creeper farm. This is just one side of it. I am planning on building another 3 sides to this farm. So that way we just collect lots and lots and lots of gunpowder. And looting does work. As you can see, it drops off into these chests. That's where the gunpowder goes. Now this guy's stuck because, well, I guess not anymore, but they pathfind to this area. Not an expert on why. Oops. There we go. We'll get it. But we'll go on and turn this off, and then we'll go take a look at our gold farm. Ultimately, the reason why we do have these farms, like I was saying, is so you don't have to just mine and mine and mine and mine and mine it. So we'll just sneak right on over here. And we will come to this gold farm. Now, again, it will be loud. But since everything's working, hopefully y'all can appreciate this 16 portal gold farm. It really does put off a lot. Throw that on. And we should start seeing pigmen dropping unless they... There we go. There we go. Our gold farm is back up and working. So, just as a reminder, if you find that glitch that nothing's spawning in, like no mobs are spawning in, change it to peaceful, switch it back to whatever level that you play on, and that should fix it. I guess we had too many entities in one spot. Now, just so that way y'all can see the items that are flowing up, this is how we get it from down here up to the top. We are using dispensers with 4 hoppers. As you can see, just a little bit of sitting here. We can heal up our tools. And so this is what I do whenever I'm, fixing my tools and stuff. Now, what do we need all this gold for? If we're gonna make a gold farm, what do we need all of this for? And this is kind of like a world tour, but we will get back to the mining. I don't find it very interesting just watching people mine for hours on end. Alright. So, all the gold does get collected up, and we take it down to an original area from 1.19 that we were actually building on. But since then, I've stopped building. But we still do have our watering farm down here. So as you can see, we have blocks of gold. These do get filled up from time to time. And then you just sit here and you let it work for yourself. We collect every single item, including the bottles, shoes, books, and stuff like that. Just the majority of those do get burnt at the end. So you can use the cake feature, and that will actually push the items right along the side to where the hoppers can still pick them up. And items do get stuck from time to time, so this isn't like a full AFK-able. You do have to pay attention, but you can sit here and you can just run and run and run and have plenty of items. Now, if you're not used to this farm, these are all the items that you can actually get from it, including water bottles, shoes, and books. But we will never need all these arrows. During quartz, people use a lot of quartz. Soul sand, we've used a lot of this blackstone, but we have plenty of gravel. Then down here, we have our frog light farm, our gas farm, and our blaze farm all down here. I'm not gonna show it off just yet because, again, I'm still working on the tunnel system. And I don't have soul speed on these boots, so it does take a little while to get down unless you're gonna fly. This was the actual top of our nether, and then another member that was here for a while, he made this area CR for Castle Rock. That was our original name. And we will go down the maze. Now, every now and then, whenever we load in over at the maze, you'll see a visual glitch, just like this. This is just as quickly as that disappeared. That's what the maze used to look like. Just nothing but a big, huge forest. All right. Let's get us some more rockets. We'll grab those. And we do have an actual running section of this maze. And that would be back over here, just in case anybody's interested of what the final product will roughly look like. So these skeleton horses are being left in here because one of my viewers did ask if there was going to be an easier way of getting around, and so I'm leaving skeleton horses throughout the maze. Just people will have to find them if they want to ride them. Let's go. Let's continue on this one. We're almost done with this little section. Then we'll probably go for a more extensive world tour after we drop this to 102 height limit. Show off our actual shulker stash. I think I have something like 20 chests full of shulker boxes. I have a shulker box full of shulker shells, and I'll show that farm off here. Once we get done, we'll go to the end where we actually unlocked all the portals. Me and another fan did that one night. Now, once it is completed, at least the maze part will be, I'll be releasing a copy of the world for free download to all the fans, all my subs. They get it automatically for free. It's a way of giving back and saying thank you to each and every one of y'all. And this project is actually going for the Guinness Book of World Records. So hopefully once it's finished, we can talk to them and get this underway to be licensed through Guinness Book of World Records. Oh, good, we're almost done. Oops. Well, we needed that down anyway, so no biggie. We will. Let's go empty our inventory, and then we'll go pick up the rest of that stuff and continue on a world tour. And I think where we're going to start. Yeah. I think where we're going to start is just a glimpse into the upcoming projects that I have actually started planning out. So where are you? Right there. See? The shulker box. Shulker cells. And this was probably like 1 hour of Ev King at the shulker farm. You get that amount? So what's the plans after the maze? Well, after the maze, once people actually get out of the maze, they will traverse a bridge to a kingdom, and these are all pillars. Me and a couple of other viewers, we lined all this stuff out. And this build will go all the way up to build height. So as you can see, we are at build height, and we are, well, me and the viewers were expecting this to be at least a 2-year long build, because all this is going to be a village. Each trade will have their own place to work at, with a little bit of a lore. So I don't think we're going to find him right off the bat. Oh, there he is. Grumpy Ed. Grumpy Ed. He's grumpy because this will be his small little office. Go on and kill that guy so he's not over here just killing our villagers. Okay, that guy just slid right on into there. Come on, can we sleep? Are you gonna let me sleep? No. There we go. Yay, we can see. Show off just a few of this stuff. Village was here, but we started just designing these little homes and stuff. Like this is one of my subs. They wanted a building named after them. Then you have this dock with a mud block generator of some sorts. That's all custom made. Then some of these villagers down here, they're actually named after subs. Oops. Alright. So, let's go back to spawn, and I will show y'all why this this last update actually broke a lot of items in this world. Zero tick kelp farms, if you know about them, that was a big way of getting fuel for like the longest time. This last update actually did break those, so they no longer work. And I haven't had time to sit there and just go over them all and try and figure out how to rebuild them and remake them. So off to spawn we go. So we all know that in every single world you need villagers. Since we were in 119, all of our villagers had 1 emerald trades. You can go back through some of the other videos and you can see it. Now, I don't know what they are looking at, but we have now officially lost our 1 emerald trades. Because if we still had them, name tags would be for 1 emerald. But these are the original villagers to this realm. And there's Miss Frankie. And since if you build a forever world, you want to make sure that you can get every little thing. Little flower farm that I built. There's our smelting furnaces. You know, 2 different types. One ran by pistons, one ran by minecarts. Then, as you heard it, yes, everybody needs a wool farm, so that way you can design. And this has absolutely never broken here. So as I started my YouTube journey, and I'm still working on that, we started with a lot of videos about this pink tunnel. And we will follow that here in a second. I mean, we have farms like literally everywhere on this world. You know, we try to build things so that way others can learn and make for themselves. And this is a slime farm. And we use iron golems to get the slimes to come. Use magma blocks to kill them off. And they get smaller and smaller, and then the babies float around to over here, and they wind up dying because there's a couple magma blocks down there. So this is how you can, you know, make a slime farm that works. Nope. Now they do come out, as you can see there, but most of the times whenever you're on the backside, they won't actually come out. Now you have the green tunnel and you have the pink tunnel. The pink tunnel is actually designed for my girlfriend. So right here we did have villagers at one point in time, but we wound up moving them way down here because it was messing up within town. Right here we have a gear retirement place. So like the bows and stuff, they're almost dead, and so I wanted to keep them, so I built this just to kind of honor, you know, where we've been. Here's the old breeder before they implemented this new system, and used to there would be green guys' heads all up here, but since they messed up and did their updates, we actually lost all that. Let's see. And here's our curing station. We used arrows of weakness to actually, you know, damage our zombie villagers. Somewhere around here we should have golden apples, unless I've taken them. Now this was whenever they first said that we would be able to crawl. I built that just to see how the mechanics would work. So I don't think we have any more golden apples, which is pretty sad. Ouch. Now this is why I'm upset. I spent over a month and a half breeding villagers, getting trades right with them. And yes, some of these guys do give, one trades on their last. But as you can see, they are no longer 1-for-1 trades. And I thought, well, maybe it's because we've used them so much, but 18 paper, 14 for that. But this is my villager hall. You get every single trade that you could imagine, like maxed, Lord 3, Loyalty 2, Curse of Binding, Respiration 3, and down here we even have more. All the tools that you can need, and as you can see, Silk Touch, Unbreaking Efficiency, which you would be adding, the actual full enchantment to it. So this is how we've been sustaining our building and stuff like that. Now this pink tunnel, and we're going to follow it, it leads us to the end. So I dug all this out for my girlfriend to make it all the way to the very end. Now I won't fly around this corner because I always smack into the wall. This is underneath a swamp area, so that's why we get frogs in here. Lots of rockets. Let's see. Nope, still not the end. So we'll just keep on flying down here. There we go. The final end. So what we're going to do here is right behind the portal, we have beds we can sleep in, touch it. Make sure that just in case we do die, we will spawn in here. We will take a few of those. Let's give ourselves 4. Now the end hasn't had a bunch of work done to it. So but every single portal is unlocked. So we want to go into this portal. And if you've never unlocked all the portals, I would suggest doing it. And here's the shulker farm. Let's go and get our food up. Come on. There we go. I can already hear them. They're shooting me. I'm glad we didn't come over here with that glitch. We would have lost all of them. Now, pardon if it's loud. But this is my shulker farm. They can't hit me technically because of these armor stands. As you can see, we'll watch this guy and he dies. So you have a chance for shells to actually drop here. And then we have our shulker breeder back there. So just in case something does happen, we have shulkers locked into place back there that nothing will happen. So, as you can see, there was a shell that just fell. Can't really see the shells, but no, they do exist once they drop. Let's see if we can see it. No. We'll watch it. Come on, you gonna drop, buddy? Nope. Let's do something. Let's come down here. And we'll get away from those guys. Didn't even look at one of them. Okay, so we're going to take those with us. We're going to come up here. We're going to sit up here for a little bit, and we'll show y'all how many of these we'll actually make. That's the only downfall, is whenever you're getting over there, they will shoot at you. And so getting up is still a challenge, but we're going to get up here. Now we're going to see one if we can see shells dropping, since it's already been acting weird today. But this one's not an old. There we go. We just saw one shell drop. So we do know that it still works. There goes another shell. Just, it's so much easier, you know, if you played Minecraft, you already know that it's so much easier just to work with shulker boxes. You know, you can carry a lot of items with them. We're not gonna be so boring. So 27 of that small little time that we were just there. Not too bad. Not too bad. I don't even think that was like a minute. Well, it's probably about 2 or 3 minutes. Okay. Lots of glitches today. And there we go. And we'll toss those in. And we can come right back down here and we'll escape via the pink tunnel. There we go. We will turn this corner. Let's get back to spawn. Have our bed out. Now, a lot of people don't know that you can actually farm coral and fans in a automatic farm. We were able to do that here in this building. This is our fuel source slash fan room. Might be aware, this is a zero tech kelp machine. So, but it no longer works. Here's the coral farm. As long as you have blocks underneath water, you can actually create the fans and corals and get as much as you want, as well as seagrass. You just need to put bone meal in here, and then that will just continuously go. The lava farm was used for obsidian right in the beginning stages. And so you also have a small little dripstone farm. And then a lichen farm. And here is our original storage system for this world. This is the infinite item storage system. Like I said earlier, that's what this is. You got a shulker loader down here. Takes items and loads it up, so you can easily sort out those items. Your input's going to be way at the top. So you input it, then you can fly down here, tap that, and a shulker would come out, and you could start draining that shulker, Once it was drained, it would knock it into this row of hoppers, which would take it down below. But this is our storage system. You can see into two different ones if you get it just right. So like that. That's one in another. And this is how you filter every single item. All these items are somewhere in probably about 2 to 3 double chests worth of minecarts with chest. So you just pick one and you place it in this front, and it will start just pulling from all the hoppers. This has never broken, never had any issues with it. So this is how we store all the items on this forever world. Now down here we used to have heads. Those heads are no longer there, so we will have to pick up a different item to stop it. Gas tiers. Should have had a bed. And we do have a gas farm. That's how we have a lot of gas tiers. There we go. And this was where we used to actually hold all of our storage. This is the very first mob in this world. I created him. So this was our old storage area. We used that one for maybe about 3 or 4 months before we actually outgrew that. So let's go to Nether side farms. We already saw the bartering farm and how that operates. Let's go check out our gas farm. Gas farm hasn't been really used that much because it just never worked properly. Where you have to build the gas farms, you also have to worry about magma cubes spawning. This right here is our frog-light farm. Magma cubes will spawn in here, and then they will jump down the center. Like I said, I don't know what's going on with Minecraft, but things just aren't spawning the way that they're supposed to be. Oh, I hear ya. Get through there quickly. So this is our gas farm. And as you can see, magma cubes, they'll spawn in. Like, some of them don't even work. So that's why we had this. So we can go on and kill them. Now, if that gas goes in to there, it'll just automatically suck them up. So, as you can see, it's not perfect, but it does work. Be about killing them and getting them to spawn back in. The magma cubes. Still haven't figured out a way to keep those guys out. See? That's basically how it's supposed to work. They're supposed to spawn in on these platforms and shoot up into the trident killers. But I mean, we have other ways of getting yeah, I see you. We've all had to run. So this is probably like the dangerous run, is just making it all the way through here without dying. And back here is where the blaze farm is. Go on and get our healing up. It feels like they even slowed down the running. I thought we could run a lot faster than what we're doing now. So we turn this on and we give it a couple seconds. And we should be seeing blazes spawn. Like I said, everything's been acting super weird today. There we go. So basically with this farm, you have the lava, and we can come up here. We can actually see it a little bit better. But you have the lava that flows and is supposed to push them all down into right here. It works a whole lot better whenever there's a lot more. They push them into the kill chamber a whole lot better. So when you're doing like the builds like this, you gotta finagle it just a little bit. I mean, we have other ones built on here that are more efficient, but these are the ones that I like to sit here and just AFK, you know. And then what we can do is we can, there we go. See, we almost had one, but we turned it off too soon. See? So that's the blaze farm actually working. Well, we'll leave this running until we get out of here. Down here, you have the collection system. Yeah, nothing's underneath there. But after about a night of AFKing, you get about 3 to 4 shulkers just full of blaze rods. So you can make the lights and everything that you need to from them. You can use them for like the ender pearls, brewing, all that stuff. So now the fun part is getting out of here alive. So what I normally do is just zigzag until I can get up here, and then I fly. Get away from all those bad guys. And of course, your gravity block duplicators. So, as you can see here, we can do anvils. We can do all different kind of, the concrete powders and stuff like that. So whenever we need lots of it, kind of like sand and stuff, we just come in here. Let's see, where are we? And we just duplicate it. If you know Bedrock, then you know how that farm works. And we will come all the way out here to show you one of the other farms. It doesn't get much attention because it's still, well, it's completed, but it's not finalized yet as far as like storage and stuff like that goes. So this doesn't usually get used very much. Come on, we can get in there. Okay. Very small corridor down here. And this was just me trying to find if the zombie piglins were spawning somewhere else. But maybe y'all know about this farm. Maybe y'all have seen them. Other people make them. So what you do here is, let's first check to see if okay, so it is working. Sometimes your tridents will actually drop through the floor, and so as you can see, we're getting zombies, pigs in here. We're going to turn these on, and what this farm uses is it uses turtle eggs to kind of get them to pathfind to the center. Then they drop down into the kill chambers. So as you can see, these guys just fell in, and what we'll do is we'll go up and we will show you this novelty farm. So as you can see, you see the eggs right there. They drop right on in. And they just continuously do that. Now, I don't know the rates of this farm. Just, I know this place is like super dangerous whenever building it. So, like, you'll get like 3 or 4 that spawn in each one. Like, that guy's stuck. He hasn't turned around to Pathfind. There he goes. So this is going to be the AFK spot that supposedly, quote unquote, allows the majority of them to spawn in. So it works. It works. Like, that one saw me because as they're dying, they're attached to me. There you go. Good job, FX. So what we will do is we will keep this running, and I will take y'all to the storage. Now, all this is half slab just to keep mobs from getting into here. So as you can see, we have plenty of swords. And so we're collecting all the gold from that. And as you can see, it does collect loads of materials. Just, it's not complete. This by far was like the most dangerous thing, was doing this. I can see if we half slab all this, we'll probably get better rates, kind of like over here. But that could be because, you know, my render distance is set up to 20 blocks. Which one day we'll probably just dig out the whole surrounding area. All these blocks, we'll probably just dig it out, have a skeleton crew here, and run it like that. That's not the exit. Here's the exit. On and eat. And we will take y'all to another place. Boxes. game. I don't know why I just paused. Wait, we need those. Another area of farms. And more storage. So we really do try and be innovative. Like up there, that's the witch farm. So you would AFK right there. Here's another storage system. Smelting station. Then we fly right over here. There's a squidding farm. And they said that those weren't going to be available for Bedrock. We figured it out. This was an underground tunnel leading from that base over here. And it actually drops off at world spawn. Now we do have a lot of other farms, but they don't work right now. So it's not really worth it just showcasing them. I mean, we can showcase the designs if y'all want to see them. But as far as the functionality of them, they just don't work. So we will take those. There we go. Wood farm. This one's been broken since the previous update. 1.20, I believe, is the update that broke it. And then this building's still not finished, but it is in working order. This is a pub with automatic potion. Some potions of regenerations. We can look at that. Watch how this functions. And yeah, we could have probably done every single potion, but I only wanted to do the necessity ones, the ones that we actually use. So here's the bottom, kind of resembles a bar, and here's the top. We'll squeeze in right there so that way y'all can see how it actually works, if we can. So redstone torch, you know, you get it. And you do get beneficial arrows shot at you. But I try not to take them. Now, something that we don't showcase enough on here is this right down here. This is an axolotl breeding area where we have been trying to get the infamous blue axolotl. We have yet to get them, but we're still trying. Back here is the storage for it. And we are attempting to collect all the fish. And we have more and more axolotls. So, and tadpoles. But most people don't see this. I figured since I'm giving y'all the tour, might as well show y'all that. One of my earlier builds on this world, and the theme will be still not finished, but one of these days it will be finished. Is the library. And this was when these bookshelves were actually released to us. I actually started working on this, so that way we could use the bookshelves. The people that have been on the world have come through here and grabbed books. But that's what it's used for. It's used to help out everybody. I think we'll have to walk backwards to read this. Miscellaneous ×2, useful ×2. I mean, we have lots of books. Those house eggs. So this was a walkway that you could go all the way around. It's still not complete, but it's getting there. Probably after the maze, we'll probably get started on finishing up a bunch of these builds, detailing them out. Just it does take a long time. There's one of the older members, LXIX, is he's gonna bring all the villagers and put them in a nice new environment. But he hasn't been on for a while now, so who knows? I might wind up finishing that off for him. This was his base. He liked collecting animals. As me, it's alright, but it's not my favorite thing. We still haven't collected all the different types of animals as far as the wolves go, like the new variants, but we will get there one of these days. One of my favorite places on this is right over here. This is an area that me and LXIX, we worked on together, and we built campgrounds. So that way, as people come through, they could camp out here. Few odds and ends. our chicken cooker. It does still work. This last update actually pushed out all the originals, so the originals were killed. These used to house, let me see if I can find one with one in there still. The snow golems, those were our protection against creepers and stuff. I think that they've all died out. Nope, this one's still there. He's still there. There's two guys in there. And what they do is they shoot snowballs out of here at mobs and catch the mobs on fire and wind up killing them. I think there might be one like over here somewhere. But, I mean, this whole area is pretty lit up. So, there's not really any issues for mobs actually spawning here. But, all this was built by me. LXIX helped build these buildings, and we went through and we just made sure that spawn was nice and beautiful. Is it complete? No, it's still not complete. Like, this one still needs to be completed. That one still needs to be completed. That will come after the maze. Now, I believe this part right here, this was where our original gold farm was. You would actually walk across right here and there would be a single portal gold farm. That's how this world was started. You could probably see those way in the earlier videos that we did. I believe this is the turtle farm, which I don't have silk touch, or else I would grab these eggs. That's how we were able to make that second gold farm. So let's go on and go back to sleep. I think we're going to go back over to the maze and we're going to call this live stream good. Try and get some stuff done around the house today. So away we go. Oops. That's why I don't fly corners. Now, sometimes I can make this one, but okay. So for over 25k days being played on this world, not too bad. There's that visual glitch again. If you look very carefully, you can see what it all looked like before. But I really do appreciate it, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.